Hi to Scorpio and welcome to your messages from the universe. So we're going to be pulling on some oracle cards from the fairies, from the star seeds, then just using the tarot to see what kind of guidance and messages the universe wants to bring to you at the moment. So starting off, just pulling an oracle card from the fairies for Scorpio. What messages do the fairies want to bring to Scorpio at this time? So you have affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Now affirmations can be a very useful tool, but also can sometimes feel quite damaging at times. If you're feeling very, very low, the worst thing in the world that actually helps is when someone says look at the bright side or feel positive, because you don't actually feel heard. And this message comes from the fairies to say that actually the pain or the upsets you're feeling in your life just now are being heard. So it's safe to then try and look at more positive aspects. They're asking you to look at your thought patterns just now and know that, because again, it's sometimes to let go of negative thoughts sometimes doesn't even feel safe. It feels like those negative thoughts are keeping us safe in some way. They're stopping us from being hurt by somebody. And the fairies are coming today to ask you to really trust in the fact that it's safe to have positive thoughts. It's safe to want to feel better. And they really are asking you to look within yourself just now and focus on the positive aspects of your life, even if it feels quite painful or difficult for some of you. So looking to the star seeds, to the light beings, to your soul family, pulling an oracle card from the star seed oracle. What messages do you have for Scorpio in this time? What messages and guidance do you have to bring to Scorpio? Looking at our star seed family. And we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So there is this feeling that for quite a lot of the watchers, the Scorpio watchers or cross watchers just now, that you are feeling quite negative about something and you're focusing on escaping rather than trying to find the flip side of things. And the star seeds are coming to you today to tell you that it's okay. Again, it's looking at this, it's okay. Those negative feelings you're having, those negative thoughts you're having about something in your life, it's actually okay. And you don't need to escape them. You can find the positive within them without actually trying to run away and escape from them. So if you are finding that you're burying your head in the sand and you're trying to run away from things, or you're allowing addictions to help you cope with things rather than facing things, is coming to you today. The universe is asking that you look at that aspect in your life. It does have the energy of asking you right now to not be running away from negative aspects, not to be running away from painful thoughts in your head. Both the fairies and the star seeds are urging you that now is a safe time to look at whatever pain you have, whatever upsets you have that you've maybe been avoiding in some way. So just pulling a card from the tarot, asking where Scorpio is at the moment. There is quite a heavy weight here with the 10 of Wands that you've got here. It feels as though there is this negative pull, this overburdening, this weight which feels like you're on, and the universe is asking you to look at the weight, to look at what's weighing you down, to look at what you're trying to escape from, to look at any negative aspects of your life. This is the time right now. It's giving you the guidance that the energy which is coming into your life for whatever reasons means it's a perfect time and it's a safe time for you to start looking at the things, the negative things, the heavy things that are weighing down in your life. So we're pulling some oracle cards, we're pulling the tarot cards now, looking at how you're feeling and you're thinking about this situation. So we have the 10 of Swords for your feelings and thoughts. What's blocking you from moving out of this situation? Guidance and messages from the universe and potential outcomes. And then we'll get some clarification after this. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do hit the subscription button. It's completely free, but it really helps the channel grow. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll hear when more videos come out. And if you like the video, do give it a thumbs up and share it, and leave a comment below to let me know how you find it. So just asking for Scorpio just now, what's blocking them? What can the universe see as your blocks? What might be unknown to you or known to you just now? What's blocking Scorpio? So you have the Four of Swords here. And the messages from the universe is the Ace of Cups. Well, that is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful card to get from the universe. You really are safe at the moment. You really are being looked after. People are looking after you. Your guides and your angels, the universe is really wanting you to feel safe just now. And the potential outcome that you have. So this is remembering that this is guidance from the universe. You have free will. Nothing is set in stone. All this can do is highlight issues that it can see and offer guidance, and this can then give you a potential outcome if you're able to take this guidance on board. Wow, so you have the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got some beautiful energy that you're coming into if you choose to. So it does feel that whatever's weighed you down, whatever negative thing has been getting you down, you really are feeling that you can't really take any more. The negative aspect has gotten so heavy and so much that you are actually ready. And this could be the reason. You've got these 2 tens here. So there is definitely the end of a cycle. And the universe can see this really clearly, that you're at the end of your tether with something. Now this could be a situation in your life. It could be with a person. It could just be with some thought process that you're having. Maybe you've had negative thought processes and you are at the end of it. But it is coming to an end. This is a time where it's safe to look at those negative things and start to heal them, start to really heal them and letting them go. So it could be that it's a time to loosen your grip on things. It's a time when if you are drinking to escape things, or any other kind of addictions, overeating to escape things, it's saying that now is a time to stop running, to stop hiding. This is the end of the cycle. You've had enough. You've had enough of whatever has been going on in a certain area in your life. The block that you have here is the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is traditionally very much to do with conflict and fighting and disappointment, and it's almost saying that what the message I'm getting is that you haven't fought it. You've almost allowed yourself to bury your head in the sand, to avoid looking at things. You've almost found it easier and safer to stay somewhere negative in your life. So when I say stay somewhere, it could be an environment, it could be with a person, but it could also be with a belief system, a set of beliefs, the way you're talking to yourself. But whatever it is, you've not fought it. You've allowed yourself just to get deeper and deeper and sink and sink and sink. And all this is pulling you to this being the time to move away from that and lift up your thoughts, to change your thoughts. And as I say, this Ace of Cups being your guidance from the universe is just an absolutely beautiful card. It's really saying that this is a time to focus on what makes you feel really good. It's all right to look at the positive. It's all right to find love in your life. It's you're being gifted, and as I say, it's saying that you don't have to find it all on your own. This cup is coming. It's coming from the universe, and it's being handed to you, and it's creating a very safe environment. If you allow it, if you choose to let negative aspects, and to say, right, no, enough. I'm no longer going to be stuck in this negative cycle. I'm no longer going to be using a certain addiction. If you are able to say that, the universe is going to give you everything you need. It's going to give you all the support. So even if you can't see it at the moment because you feel so lost in a certain situation, it's asking you to please trust that if you take that step towards turning the flip side, turning away from an addiction, looking at what needs to be really healed, it will give you what it needs. So that might come in the form of people coming to your life who can support you. It could just be that certain opportunities are going to come up, or the sun's going to shine on the day that you absolutely need it. But it is asking you just to trust in its love, and that it's got your back. It really has got your back. And as I say, it's all free will, but if you are able to just take this trust, take this step towards flipping anything negative and starting to try and find affirmations and softness around something and start to really heal, it looks like it's really your time to heal. If you are able to do this, your potential outcome that the universe is giving you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune can mean so many different things, but in this particular case, it's very much about this new cycle beginning. If you allow yourself to trust and have faith that the universe will protect you and look after you and will find the way to give you the strength that you feel you're lacking just now to fight something in your life, it will start a whole brand new cycle, and it will be one of rejoicing. You can see the cup it's handing you here. If you trust in it, you'll be able to drink from this cup. You'll be able to rejoice and find the strength and start this cycle. This is about a cycle ending, and this is saying that a new cycle is ready to come in. And we've got two hands here. We've got the hand, and this is the hand of the universe coming in. It's offering you love and safety, and it's offering you the opportunity to move forward into a happier, safer, more content, positive cycle in your life. So we're going to get some clarification, just see if the universe has anything else it wants to bring to you at this time. So just get some clarification on the Ten of Swords. I'm flying off there, so you have the Eight of Swords coming in as your clarification where you are. So whatever this cycle is that you've not been able to end previously, or this negative behaviour pattern or thought patterns or lifestyle that you've not been able to stop, it's really keeping you feeling so trapped. You can see here both of these, and it's more in your head than you realise. You've got a lot of cards which talk very much about thoughts happening here. You're all in your thoughts. So what you think is that you're unable to get away from or escape or change, you're really being nudged to remember that that's actually in your mind here. So it doesn't mean that it's not real as such, but your mind is keeping those thoughts alive, keeping those beliefs alive, that you can't change something, that you can't end a cycle and move on from something. So you're asking for some clarification on the Five of Swords in reverse. What's blocking Scorpio from moving on at this time? So we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and this is a really beautiful Ace of Pentacles. If I just turn it this way so you can actually see what the card's looking like, this is very much about the Ace of Pentacles. Traditionally, not much about starting new beginnings, but in a very firm foundation way. It's a very safe new beginning. It's not a flighty new beginning. But in this card in particular, it's very bountiful. It looks very luscious and very natural and very true. And when you've got it in the reverse here, it is saying that you've had this fear of fighting it, this fear of starting again, fear of not feeling, if you were to start fighting it, it's almost as if you would not feel stable. You're worried that by loosening some kind of addiction that you have or negative thought pattern that you have, that you are not going to feel stable. And this is what it's like. It's sometimes the negative aspects in our life feel safer than the unknown. And that's what's blocking you just now, this idea that staying in a negative downward spiral or staying in an addiction, staying where you're talking negatively yourself, you kind of felt that is in some way protecting you. But that's actually been sabotaging you, been keeping you trapped in a negative place. So just asking for messages from the universe, just clarifying this Ace of Cups. I mean, this Ace of Cups doesn't really need much clarification. We'll just see if there's any more messages that they want to bring to you at this time. Wow, so we have the Two of Swords. So this comes back to this recognising that everything is free will. Everything is free will. You can choose to stay here where you feel safe and protected by negative thought patterns and addictions, things that make you avoid healing or looking at things which are painful. But it is saying you have the choice here. It is completely in your hands. So if you are waiting for somebody to pull you into a better place, an actual physical person to pull you into a better place, the universe is asking you to trust in yourself, to trust in it, to not wait for somebody else, to not be waiting for someone else to take those choices for you and create the life that you want and you deserve. It's saying that this is your choice, this is your time. It's giving you all the indications and the support to know that this is the right time for you to to do this, and it has got your back. It's so ready to support you, it's so ready to catch you, it's so ready to just throw all this love at you, but you need to take this choice. And that's what's going to make you feel empowered as well, because often if we're rescued from something, if we're rescued from something negative, be it a situation or a person or a thought pattern, if someone else does that work for us, we don't have the empowerment. And this is really coming to say, take the power yourself, take that step yourself. This is your time. This is your time to start healing. This is your time to start changing, leaving negative patterns behind. So I'm asking for some clarification on the Wheel of Fortune, or more messages for the potential outcome for Scorpio, if they're able to trust in the universe, trust in fate, and allow the positive to come in. Oh wow, absolutely beautiful. You have the Ten of Cups coming out. This is my favourite card in the pack. That is absolutely beautiful. So this is the you've got 3 tens here. You are so at the end of a cycle and so ready to come into a new cycle, and it's looking so beautiful, really beautiful. The Ten of Cups is about contentment, emotional stability, and again here you have this fear of being unstable without some kind of crutch or vice that you're using. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean a physical one, it can be a mental one. If you're able to cut out something which is actually pulling you down, feels like it's keeping you safe, but actually it's keeping you back, if you're able to cut that out, you will be starting a brand new cycle, and this cycle is going to be bringing in so much happiness. You really will get a pot of gold at an end of a rainbow. You will find contentment and real love and support from the people around you. Your entire life will feel so much more stable in this new cycle if you're able to cut out this negative aspect in your life. So that's the messages I have for the universe for you. If you've enjoyed that, please hit the like button and share the video. That really helps me to grow as well. And hit the subscription button. It really is completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, you can hear when more readings come out. If you'd like a personal reading, there's details below in the box. And hopefully see you at my channel.